I'm going to share with you my 6 trends that are going to be shaping the industry of e-commerce over the next 12 months. So let's dive straight into them. But if you do like trends and the latest updates, please do like and subscribe here on YouTube so that you can get yourself on the list, so that you get notified as the new content comes your way. So let's kick off with trend number 1, which is an increased focus on personalization. Now, this has been in play for a while, but with more access to big data and with people being able to track your activity online more often than not, they can start to personalize your experience when you visit a site. Now, Amazon has been doing this for a very long time. If you log in and your spouse logs in, you're probably going to see 2 very different looking websites, which is based on your interaction with that site in the past. Now, that data or that ability is being accessible to everybody else because there are apps on the Shopify plugin store, on the App Store, plus on the WordPress plugin store. You can get customization apps that help to change your website depending on how people have engaged with it in the past. So that's a nice one. Trend number 2 is the growth of social commerce. Now, this has been coming for a while, but in the next 12 months, all online sellers really need to lean into this concept where we always want to be using our own shop as the main channel to be selling to our customers. But then we want to leverage every other available channel to be able to get our products in front of customers, but to also let them buy in the place that's convenient for them. And this is where social commerce really kicks into gear this year, because we can now enable checkout and enable cart so that somebody doesn't even have to leave their social media platform. They can just click and buy within that platform. And when it's all synced up correctly, that order will come back into your e-commerce platform and it just works for you and for the customer. So that's a really good one to lean into. Number 3, this is a fun one, is the emergence of virtual reality as well as augmented reality. And specifically within e-commerce, this gives a real edge to be able to bridge the divide between the world where customers really wanted to sometimes, with particular products, wanted to research online and then go and try something on or see what it looks like before making that purchase. Think about furniture. If you could hold up a phone and see what that couch looks like in your living space, that would be amazing. I had a consult yesterday with a client of ours who sells sunglasses online, and we spoke about using augmented reality to enable their customers to hold up their phone and in a mirror, in like a selfie view, be able to try on different glasses. Because of course, we all want to see what those sunglasses look on our face before we make the purchase. And that's why they are struggling to get sales online, and most customers will web room. They research online and then go and shop in store. So this is really, really cool to see this coming into play. The fourth trend is the continued adoption of mobile shopping. Now, it's no secret that your website has to be responsive and it has to be mobile friendly. We all know this, and you can check yours straight after this video by just opening up your own website on your phone and seeing how it looks. How easy is it for you or your customers to navigate around? Like, do your collections and your categories and your menus work as well on mobile as they do on a desktop? This is important because most of the time, website designers and developers and e-commerce businesses, we run those on desktops. So we look at it and we think about it from a desktop perspective. But if you look at your analytics, you will see that probably more than 70% of the website visitors are visiting your site on their mobile. And that's really crucial that we enable a great experience for them on that mobile environment. Now, there's still a slower adoption in South Africa in terms of people converting online. It's still a thing where people will research on their phone and then the next day go and make the purchase on their desktop. It's a strange mentality, but that is shifting. So if you can add a progressive web app to your store or have an app entirely, what a PWA, progressive web app, does is it kind of creates a shortcut on somebody's phone to be able to log straight into your website or just go straight to your site from an icon on their desktop, which looks like an app. So your website behaves like an app, but it isn't actually the major expense of building an app. It's a little shortcut. And again, you can enable this. You can download it through the plugin suite or the App Store, depending on which platform you're working on. So this is an easy one to enable. But make sure that the 70% plus of people visiting your site on their mobile are having a good experience, because if you don't, you're going to lose them, and you don't want to be doing that. So let's go to number 5, which is a greater emphasis on sustainability. Now, this has been around for a while. We all know that this is coming into play. The world is a changing place. And it's so important that we speak to the customer base, especially the younger customers, who will often support a shop or an online store which is focusing on sustainability. And this falls into many categories. into how you make your products, into how you promote recycling, into the delivery, the actual way that you deliver your parcel. Recently, just the last Christmas, I ordered a whole bunch of stuff from Chia Vita, some nice cycling stuff, and everything that it came with in the delivery was all biodegradable, and it was beautifully wrapped and just well presented. And that is just speaking to this trend, which is so important, because there is a mega portion of the buyer base which is the younger generation, and they will often choose not just who they support in terms of the purchase. They won't just choose in terms of price, but a big part of their decision factor on who they're going to buy from is how does that company focus on sustainability? And if you are speaking to that, not just as a trend, not just as a marketing tactic, but as a part of your business, as a core of your company's DNA, then those customers will come to you and choose your company over your competitors. So let's go to the final one. Trend number 6. Well, all of us in South Africa, we know that Amazon is coming. They are indeed coming. And although the launch was pushed back by a little bit, they are coming. And here at Insaka, we're going to be giving lots of education before the launch to help our community and our online sellers to know what you can do in advance in order to be prepared for that launch so that you're not kind of left standing still. But also once it is available, how you can get listed, how you can get higher ranked, how you can get sales velocity, how you can generate reviews, because all of these are critical factors in terms of gaining an early advantage which supports your advantage and the sustainable advantage long into the future. And long may that last. So those are my 6 trends for the upcoming 12 months. And it's going to be an amazing 12 months ahead of us. This industry is booming. This industry is flying. And I'm so glad that you're here with us here at Insaka. So be sure to like this video and subscribe so that you get notified on the next upcoming trends and all the e-commerce training and support that we're always releasing.